video games. Time to play. I think I'm probably going to go for the chest. A mythical chest containing artifacts. There are a lot of artifacts left in the pool that are pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take that one. Ooh, okay, new one. Weird Mandolin. Unlocks a secret magic spell. Puts all enemies to sleep for one turn except bosses. Targets skip their turn until they are attacked or receive damage. Yeah. Light armor. Minions with 8 initiative at least 8 initiative at the beginning of battle. Gain 8 accuracy and 8 evasion until the battle ends. The initiative bonus for the round is not counted. That makes sense. And then finally, grappling hook for extra luck, accuracy, and evasion. I'm going to take the grappling hook just because I think I need across the board those right now. More than I need probably the 10% of the parts. Mortuary, fill you with blood, and then... Oh, yikes. Left units out of all of these locations. My bad. Or almost left units out of these locations, because I actually haven't gone to a battle without them now. Yeah, mana could be doing a little bit better. Probably want to save up until I can use the Scroll of Skullfall in the Elite Squad combat. So I probably don't want to use too much of my mana in the next couple spaces. So if I'm restoring 36 mana every single space from the Iratus statue, right? 12... No, it's 8. 8 for each of these. Never mind. So it's... Ooh, math is even worse. 24. Yikes. In order to make a benefit, I have to basically be casting no spells. Because my cheapest spell that is super effective is 22. Right. Nothing in any of your equipment that changes. How I play... Feeling like a strong no on all of those. All right, here we go. I'll just start. All Berserker until the Berserker's down. No, again, Ryan, you almost did it. Volley of spears, don't... I almost just insta-casted. Gosh. Unfortunately, that was actually a push as well, though. Give Drew a little bit of protection there, happily. That could have been worse. I can't imagine the Geomancer is going to do that many turns in a row, so... I think I can continue focusing on the Berserker for a while here. Okay. At the very least, the Berserker is at the point where it can't crit anymore. At the absolute least, we have that going for us. And it's probably just heal. On both of you, in fact. Really? Ah, you managed crit. Alright, now I'm actually a little concerned about you using that move again. Although, can you only use that move in the 4th position? Effectively, what I'm asking there is, if I kill the Berserker, am I fine now? If I kill the Berserker, am I good? Let's go for the wake.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Just wanted to try and make sure that I could get the mummy back right, or rather in the correct position. So that they can actually use their ball on the Geomancer. Yeah, it looks like the Geomancer does not have access to whatever that Skyfall attack is. In anything but the 4th position. Good to know. Dwarven warriors are going to take great pains to try and get him back there, but nope, not going to happen. Good lord, Geomancer, you've actually got to run out of luck eventually. Let's just get you to a solid -100 and crit you every time then.
Extinction of life.
Making our way there a lot quicker than I thought we would. I mean, the one in the front line, just go for the heal. The one behind could go for the ult, but
Worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
kind of just want to keep my dread up so that all of my units are healing constantly. All right. Hoping for not two berserkers in the next space. Got my fingers crossed on that one. Or at the very least, just not a traitor with them. Unfortunately, the Dwarven Warrior actually got a hit off that I am concerned about, so I'm gonna bleed a little in this combat. Patricia probably still comes out into the next combat, though. She's too good a unit. The first of my units that was created with higher level equipment as well, by the way.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate. Rot their flesh and their soul.
Can we get it back to another turn? No. And I don't want to give the Dwarven Warrior another turn, do I? No. Okay, so I just kill you. Bye-bye.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
There's the talent. Damn, we actually exactly finished it. That's blood magic. Hell yeah! Okay, we finally have that up. We can now actually cast some spells. A spell or two per combat, maybe. Alright. Iratus statue and the library are both on 3, so I think we do wait until 80 and then either finish the Iratus statue or the library. I think Iratus statue. I think we do that and then we just volley people constantly. Oh, that's fine. It's the, what threat is the Oracle again? I remember that the Oracle is terrifying, but I don't remember why. Okay, so she does no damage. She can regen her whole party, I know that much. Starts with 3 block and 3 ward, that's a huge problem. Honestly, I think we're fine. Again. Now, Patricia, do you have any reason to stand in the 3rd position rather than the 4th? None in particular? Okay, so I'm going to swap you back. Only reason being you have a little bit worse defensive stats than Neo and much less HP right now. Alright. Should be pretty comfortable to just go immediately into the next fight. Priority target is the Musketeer and then the Oracle afterwards. Specifically because of that mark. Got him. So the mark is just that... One sec. Lose all initiative and evasion, and the Musketeer's attacks will deal more damage. However, as long as the target moves, we dispel it. So I'm going to dispel it really, really quickly as a direct result. I'm pretty sure we move forward. Yeah, Onslaught. So Drew will move more forward. It's fine.
Making a mass grave.
Good kill. Yeah, Fine. In fact, I'll just heal and move forwards. Completely dispel it. Right. Now it's the Oracle focusing time. At the very least, the Oracle has negative locks, so... But wait, they don't do aggression. So you could never crit anyway. The mark is any damage received is doubled. Ooh, that hurts. All right, I'm gonna try and crit you and push you backwards. It's not gonna work. Thank you for hitting the wrong target, objectively. No thanks to you. Woo, we can finally get our bones on you. Or claws, I guess? Our bone claws. Spoke too soon. Oh my god, look at the damage. So, not only did I speak too soon, but you have a thing where if you get to the front of the line, you can just give yourself and the whole party block and ward and push yourself backwards. Yikes. That's real bad. Any damage received is doubled, so obviously I can't use Splinter Hull or anything like that. Yeah, let's just go for the heal.
My kingdom comes.
If we just constantly crit, we'll be able to kill her. That's my actual strategy right now, and oh my god, it's actually falling through. I mean, the enemy does have negative 40 crit right now, and negative 40 luck, so our crit chance is increased by 40.
Just as it died.
It's nice that it ended up working out, though, because I definitely could have seen that going sideways. Oh, why am I splitting my damage? Never mind. It's alright. My bad, my bad. That should have been both targeted against the front liner there. All the rest is healing, though. Damn, this is our second combat. We're almost finished by 12 minutes. Sometimes I haven't even gone into a combat by this point. It's just not that fast-paced a person.
Bodies fail you.
I'd like to stop the enemy from making an attack, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do that. Definitely harder to do right now. Ooh, and never mind, it's all totally fine. Easily wrapped up, obviously had access to the kill the entire time, never scared. This Dwarven Warrior is like 24% chance of wanting to run. I don't know, I could use another vampire. I'm not gonna do anything differently, but if the enemy does try and run, I'll go for it.
Evil comes for you.
Yeah, didn't even have time to.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
There's our 24 mana back. Okay, we are back on full mana, and Patricia has the ability to pick up. I think here we go for the ward, right? I mean, 10 points of luck is fine, but... This is getting more important over time. No. I think I do take the 10 luck. So the 10 luck, why would I take the 10 luck? The 10 luck is just like, it's something that I get so easily as a mummy on my enemies, but the value of having it instantaneously gives me the ability to go through the enemy's block in order to hit them. And if I can get through the enemy's block enough times and start guaranteeing crits, then I never have to worry about that enemy's block.
I expect results.
Okay, so we finished the Tree of Ire that we're actually going for. 20 magic damage to all enemies, so 20% more. 24 magic damage to all enemies. Sets targets on fire for 3 turns, dealing 20 damage per turn. I mean, like, Skullfall, we basically use that, like, every combat for a while, and then take a little bit of time to recover, and then use it every combat for a while. I could still just save up for the rest of Scalpel Artist. I think the only tree here I'm not going is this one. So Alchemy Doctorate, the increased Vigor recovery rate, whatever. But increase the amount of Wrath that Iratus gains in battle by 50%. Also not that important to us. We just, as soon as we get up, we're fine. We'll just stay up. Okay, so this is the first battle where I'm encountering a elite... What are they called? Alchemist. What is my biggest concern about an alchemist? They have a debuff that I care about, but obviously I have the ability to remove debuffs, so I think I'm just fine. I think it's just go. Ooh! No, it's not! Haha! Yeah, we actually do need to finally finish off the Iratus statue. Okay, so we actually have to feed you a Lich. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, actually. Lich is a little bit annoying. It uses 3 parts that I actually use for other minions.
I just can't tell where they get their uncaring attitude from.
Okay. Go. Throw a Blood Phantasm up there as well, just because it can. Although I didn't actually even need to do that. I could have just had Ballard sat in there for a while. Sweet. Alright, back into the battlefield then. Unless I want to swap Ballard back onto my team. I could instead of Neo, but your stats are far worse than Neo's. Sorry, Ballard, I'm afraid it looks like you've actually been outclassed at the moment. If I need to come back to a unit and fill them with a higher quality equipment, I guess I might do that. But looks like that's the next time we'll be seeing you. Alright. As for Neo and Patricia, they're still missing equipment slots, and I still have extra equipment just sitting here. I can give them extra dread, or extra armor is probably the only really possibly useful thing here. Fine. I said that dismissively, but I meant it intentionally. It is the only thing here that could be possibly useful for us, so let's go for it. We'll probably focus the Berserker first. Yeah, we're gonna.
Making a mass grave.
Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Loses all armor and all resistance on both of those targets, as well as any damage received is doubled. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all of those debuffs right now. Just casually not gonna let that one happen, because that seems like a recipe for a capital BT bad time. While the opportunity presents itself, though, I'm gonna get rid of that block. Good. Good.
Mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
Thought the enemies were just gonna wombo combo me from then on out. Thankfully, was wrong about that.
Their soul.
I don't want to use another spell right now, just because I have the Elite Battle next, obviously. Good hit, good hit.
Frail bodies fail you.
Drew's still going to have that Doom debuff on them. That's fine. There'll only be one attacking enemy left on the field by that time. Ideally. I am kind of very reliant on... I think I was very reliant on one crit happening there, and then none happened. Wow. Just as simply... How dare you? Stop dodging all of my stuff. Okay, never mind. It wouldn't have even killed if it had connected last round. I feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that now. Finally!
Source of fresh corpses.
Knew we had to be able to get him eventually. Alright. Start making our way through that. Block is now all down. Debuffs are stacked. And I think I am gonna just leave the Oracle as the final member on the field.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Because if anything else, like, if anything else, if nothing else, I can just wait and full heal against her. Not that there'll be much to heal by that time. Okay. Ooh, enemies already in... they don't really have a will to flee at all, though. Yeah, so it's... No need to tag them with anything. Oh, what?
A predictable outcome.
The Oracle just instantly fled. Well, if I knew that, I would have tagged her with the Blood Curse. Wait, did the Oracles immediately flee as soon as they're at the end of the battle? I did not know that. Yeah, escapes if she's the last remaining squad member. That's wild as hell. I did not think that was the case. I couldn't have tagged her with Blood Curse anyway, though, because she had a bunch of ward, obviously. Yeah. All right. Let's get that scroll of Skullfall in my hand.
Now I will make mortals tremble.
Oh, what?
Well, even more than previously.
Okay. That's bad. My party's never getting better, and agonizing over it for a million years before I go into the next combat I don't think is going to help me. So I think I just move. Oh, that elite squad looks bad. All right, let's start doing scrolls of Skullfall. Wait, what? Skullfall. Iratus deals 10 magic damage to all enemies. Sets target on fire for 3 turns, dealing 10 damage, magic damage per turn. No, that's not what it does. It does 20 magic damage to all enemies and sets them on fire, dealing 20 damage per turn. I know, because I read the tooltip outside. You can't give me Skullfall on a usable and have it be different to the Skullfall I would typically get in the game. Otherwise, I don't know what Skullfall is, Iratus. There are a couple of things like this, which I think largely an artifact of their like kind of consistent and rapid iteration and development. Like, I feel like getting through all of the tooltips and making sure they actually mean what they say while changing all of the abilities as consistently as they currently are because of the, obviously, release into early access as well as the early access period itself. I feel like they're ending up with a lot of artifacts of things that don't really make sense in the game, and those are going to get polished out over time, but still, like, come on, what? Skullfall? See how, like, significantly less, like, it's half as useful right now. I planned my whole battle around having it. It's the only reason I'm just wary right now. I think, like, emotionally, I'm currently feeling, oh, the run died because of that. Like, that's why I'm responding in the way that I currently am. I'm gonna try and make sure that's not the case, but y'all, look at just what happened. Like, that's getting to be the case real quick. It's essential that I hit them. Sorry. I think this one actually will be the armor, though. Just because there's no good target to actually throw that against.
Say hello to my burning friend.
I did want to try and wait until I had attacked before I used the Skullfall, because I wanted to have 100 Wrath, so it only cost 20, but whatever. Okay. Alright, that Elite Berserker now takes 20 damage at the start of their turn from the Skullfall, so they're dead. That one in the front line is now DE. D, dead. Not alive. We might be okay. We're definitely not going to be healing out of this battle, I'll tell you that, but we might actually live.
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
Well, I guess that one already has negative blocks, so congratulations, you've won. You are now going to be the one that we focus to death first. Oh, thank heck we gave those 2 targets block. Oh, oh yikes. Oh, that could have been bad, yo. Could have been real bad, yo. Oh my gosh. Okay, 20. That's fine.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
I should have gone for the heals there, right? Yeah, definitely should have gone for the heals. All right, we're actually fine. So it took us a scroll. It took us 80 mana, and it took us half of the HP of each of our biggest units, but we ultimately did okay.
Mine is the winning side.
My large concern right now is honestly that I have to make another bone golem because, like, in direct response to that room. All right, Drew, accuracy,
Back to battle.
Neo, luck. All right, so if we have 3 here, it's either Scalpel Artist or, you know, I have to find something that I'm desperately needing. More than I need. No, it's Scalpel Artist.
Transformation, the will becomes free.
I mean, I'm about to go to a Steely, but still. It was the right choice, I feel. Okay, so we need to create a new bone golem. Ooh, it can start with a purple bones of accuracy and ward. That's real good. That bone golem can only have 2 low-level skulls, though. That's real bad. Guess it depends how good the bones are as to whether or not that's fine.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
7 accuracy, 6 luck, 2 initiative, as well as 6 vigor, 8 accuracy, and 1 ward. Yeah, this is a good bone golem. You're gonna have bad skull stuff, but that's fine. It's the least of our concerns. Thank you, Bone Golem.
These skeleton dreams to become this when they grow up.
For joining our team.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my investment.
Throw you into the party as well. Also, I should still have... No, I don't. Oh. Damn. I thought I still had the ability to throw some equipment on you. Maybe I should bosh some up quickly. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just get the steel spikes.
It's no gold.
Actually, maybe I go for the ears necklace as well.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Debuffing a target gives you extra accuracy for 3 turns. That's really cool. If that was on a mummy and the mummies actually really needed the accuracy, then all of that would be working in perfect harmony. All right, think otherwise we're fine. Didn't lose anyone in that previous battle, but we do need a new name here. And that is going to be Carl of the Wild, first of your name. Welcome to the crew. And yeah, I think we do wait until we have 80 to finish off the library. Right. Relic Seeker is probably the next most important thing. Initiative across the party is not great, so the light armor is not going to be something that we're looking forward to getting. I'll take the Philosopher's Stone, guarantees that the artifact, or rather an artifact, will appear as part of the victory rewards. Now let's go have some sort of a victory so we can get said rewards. Yeah, it was out in this direction. Okay, so this is our first of the hammerers. That's a concern. What's the concern? All right. The concern that I have right now is that there are 2 units on the enemy field that have previously proven to be kind of like backbreaking together. So a Oracle being in the second line, having the ability to buff or double damage dealt to a target. Then there's the Musketeer in the third line, who has the ability to increase their own damage to a target. And then the Berserker, who can do a ridiculous amount of damage, as well as in the front line, the Hammerer, who can stun an entire party as well as deal a bunch of damage. The Hammerer starts with a bunch of block and ward. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah. Hammerer starts with a bunch of block and ward, so getting them out of their stance is a little bit difficult as well. And the stance is how they deal most of their damage. It's a 50% chance to redirect an attack from an ally standing behind the Hammerer to itself, so I can't necessarily even immediately target the Oracle, even if I wanted to. And the Oracle, in position 2, has the ability to use Defense Predict in order to give +1 ward and +1 armor, +1 ward and +1 block, rather, to both itself and another target, which makes it really difficult when the battlefield is just 1 Oracle and 1 Hammerer to ever get him out of his stance. I have party wiped to that before. So how do I plan to deal with it? I may actually want to take like another Scroll of Skullfall or something in. I'm terrified of that party. Who do we even target first here, right? Because the Berserker is getting more insane all the time and dealing more damage. But the Musketeer is obviously about to ruin lives. I guess I remove the debuffs from the Musketeer and the Oracle by using my mummies. Hopefully that works. Can't guarantee it, but hopefully that works. While I focus on the Berserker in any errant attacks that I get off to the side. After that's done, take out the Musketeer and then hope. I actually think the next step is hope. Ugh. Don't kill me. Or at least not all of my party. Yeah, thanks for the redirects. Hard to focus a Berserker when you can't hit them. Any damage received is doubled. The only way that I can debuff that right now is to actually move that target, and the only way I can move that target is if I move myself first. Oof. That's just a waste of my turn, basically. But Removes that debuff, as well as heals. Whoa, it didn't remove the debuff. Never mind, that was Doom. Ah, sorry, I thought it was the Baleful Eye. Yikes. Well, at the very least, now I remove the debuff. Stop! How? You just put that back on. You. Hey, that actually stole a turn from the Oracle. Much obliged. Yeah, only if I manage to somehow crit through the Hammerhead do I actually manage to even push them out of position. Oh wait, no, I don't even manage to push them out of position then. Wild. There's just nothing I can do about that.
Your frail bodies fail.
Okay. Ow. Yikes. Alright, let's kill the Berserker as quickly as possible, I guess. Or at the very least, lower its attack so much that it never does anything to you. Thank heck we lowered its attack. Like, that could have been really bad. I'm actually use Bone Spear here.
Impale this wretch.
Oh. The Bone Spear is my attempt to start getting the way through the Hammerer's block, and I actually managed to do it. Let's de-stance you. Oh my god, you and me. No, never mind. You didn't become insane. Someone else did. That's a lot of damage. Woo! Got him. Alright. Next concern. This Musketeer, like, is one crit away from ruining my life. Yeah, it only gets dispelled when I move, though. I think I have to do that just to move. Annoyed that that's how that had to go down, actually. Okay, I'm still just gonna go for the healing on both of y'all. Then I think I pause with Patricia. No, wait, not. Wait, Galvanic Strike is already up. Never mind, I should have been attacking the hammer the entire time. I thought they hadn't yet actually gotten into position. Gotten into stance, rather. Alright. And after everything, we're all good. This is going to be a totally stock standard battle from here on out.
One by one, life.
Oh, never mind. This is the thing that I thought was going to be a problem. Never mind, she wants to escape. Yeah, go. Oh. And here I thought it was actually going to be a concern. Unfortunately, the fact that she's actually going to run away is a little bit of a problem for us. Number one, it gives us no other target to move. So the hammer is going to be a big problem as a result. But also, now I don't know in the future how I should deal with this encounter. I was kind of using this as a way to figure out how I'm supposed to, you know, do this encounter in particular. Oh well.
Mark.
Have to figure it out in a different run.
Antediluvian evil comes for you.
I could spend a lot longer in this fight, but I also have another bone golem outside of battle that I can just swap back to, so
Enough left to reanimate.
I don't need to sit here and farm HP.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
That's really interesting. Ribcage armor is minions gain +3 armor until the battle ends. Sweet. So much better than our previous one. Who's giving us so little damage. So I actually do want to know, against an unarmored target, how much damage am I dealing with my... Power Fist is actually also not really good for us anymore. Never mind, we actually have nothing good that goes in that slot. Now I know why the Power Fist was there.
It embellishes my undead features, no?
I'm actually on full mana, so never mind. I go into the next position, I just full heal my units, I'm totally fine to continue going. Hell yeah. Well, I would be, sorry, totally fine to continue going if it wasn't the end of the episode. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Iratus, Lord of the Damned. Lord of the Dead as well. They said Lord of the Dead in the title, but I'll assure you, they're the Lord of the Damned as well. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. Definitely didn't misspeak there, by the way. It's definitely Lord of the... That's going to be the name of the sequel, actually. I'm just spoiling that out here before this game is actually even in full release. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.